Hello and welcome back to my video on the two new boarding action lists. The first one we are going to talk about is the Cult of the Arkifane. Basically, this is like the Vashtor's cultists. You can only bring cultists. Basically, let's check the rule. You have 6 troop slots. Right? You have 3 originally and additional 3. You can only bring cultist units. You cannot include more accursed cultist unit more than cultist mobs. That's fine. You cannot give your warlord an enhancement. Instead, pick a blessing. Oh, one of these. All right. And then, when forming boarding squads, you do not split them. So every one of your units are like basically 10-man units. All right. Let's try making a list. Maybe we'll see. Alright, so ignore these because you can only bring Dark Commune. Yeah, this is the Warlord, right? Called Demagogue Warlord. Oh, okay. You can pick whatever you want yourself in here. Basically, 1 Dark Commune, and then you have to bring a cultist mob at least 1 or whatever. You can give them weapons if you want to. Oh wait, you can give them weapon? Is it the same? I think, oh yeah, it's the same points for every one of them. So you can bring them flamer if you want. Yeah, just bring whatever you want. It's all the same points. It's basically 50 points per unit. I don't think, yeah, 50 point per unit. If the cursed cultists are pretty cool too. Also, the difference is if you're making a Chaos Space Marine list, the normal one, you have to split them into 2 groups, right? The mutants and the torments. But in this one, it doesn't say that. You don't split them, so they just stay as 1 unit. That is actually pretty cool. Right, so yeah, bring this, and you can bring Traitor Guardsmen if you want. They're also pretty good. If you have 1 Traitor Guardsman squad from Kill Team, you can bring 1 of them. Or you can bring more if you want to. There you go. I think it's pretty much the same thing, even with the specialists. The same cost, so yeah, it's 60. I would probably suggest bringing like 1 more cultist and 1 more accursed. That's 470. There you go. All done. Yeah, all done. That's the list. You can, of course, edit this around, right? You can remove 1 accursed and then bring more traitors guardsmen. It's whatever you want, basically. Now, here's the thing. You might think, oh, it's all just like guardsman equivalent models, right? It's only toughness 3. Is this list going to be good? Let's check the upgrades. So here's the thing. You don't gain enhancement, but you gain these, right? The first one is each Cult of the Arkifane unit from your army that is on the battlefield can make a normal move of up to 6 inches. Pretty nice, so you get to move with all of it, but mostly it's like in most missions it'll be like 4 units. You can move with 4 units because you cannot deploy the rest unless you're playing with the new rules that are available in White Dwarf. Some of them have like 6 deployment zones, so there you go. Data Geist Howl. Opponent cannot gain CP during the first battle round. This is pretty nice. But my favorite would be this one. Cyber Nematode Infestation. Because at the start of the first battle round, basically in the beginning of the game, you pick 1 objective marker, and then that objective marker is considered to be under your control and remains so until the end of the battle. So you basically pick the one that is farther away from your deployment zone, but also far enough from your opponent's deployment zone. So it's free objective. Your opponent cannot possibly get this, I mean, depending on the deployment and the map, of course, but if you play this correctly, your opponent will not be able to take this objective in the first turn, and even if he can take it in the first turn, that means he's out in the open and you can just shoot him down in the second turn. This is very useful. You will win by VP. This army will probably not win by like firefight alone, but you will win by VP. Because you have all of these are troops. You can capture objectives with all of these, right? And you gain one free objective in the beginning of the game. That is so good. Now, of course, they all have like stratagems, but you can read this yourself. I'm not going to, because here's the thing. Not all armies have stratagems for now. Like Sisters doesn't have one, and some other armies too. Like Custodes doesn't have one. Like, I don't think it's fair if you're playing using Cult of the Arkifane and then your opponent is like using Sisters. Like, come on. Don't play with the stratagems if that happens. However, if you're fighting against, I don't know, an army that already have stratagems, like let's say orcs, then sure, use these. It's very useful. Yeah, and that's it for the Cult of the Arkifane. Next army that Games Workshop has released for free, I mean the list, is Gellerpox Blight. Yeah. This is basically Death Guard list. Let's try making a list. This is a Death Guard list, I think. Yeah. Pick whatever. I think it's just Gellerpox. You cannot pick any of those. 500-point list. And then let's check what you can bring. I haven't actually read this before making this video, so this is a new thing for me. You can only include Gellerpox infected, mutoid vermin, up to one Death Guard character. Oh, you can still bring characters. Gellerpox infected are troops, and you can include multiple mutoid vermin, but cannot include more mutoid vermin than Gellerpox infected. Makes sense. Gellerpox infected unit must form boarding squads. When they do, split the unit so that all of the Gellerpox mutant and the Nightmare Hawk equipped with a belly flamer are in one unit, and the rest are in the other unit. Okay, mutoid vermin must form boarding squad. When they do so, split the units into 2 units, each containing 8 models. All right. Okay, let's try making a list then. You can bring one character. Damn. I mean, you can bring whatever you want, basically, but what's... Okay, let's try not bringing HQ first, but we will bring Gellerpox infected. These are now troops, if I'm not mistaken. Gellerpox infected are troops, yeah, but the mutoid vermins are not. But it doesn't take any slots, so who cares, right? This is the same point. You can bring 2 if you want, and then 2 mutoid vermins. If I'm not mistaken, if you buy the Gellerpox infected, you gain these 1 unit and this one. So if you buy 2 boxes, you get all of these, but you cannot bring any HQ. So probably just bring 1 box. Just buy 1 box, and then you can bring. Hang on a minute. You can only bring that, huh? You cannot really bring. Okay, you can't really bring Plague Marines or whatever, so yeah, you have to buy 2 boxes of this. There's no choice, but I don't think you can bring the another mutoid vermin. However, you can bring like a Chaos Lord if you want to. Hang on a minute. If you bring this, yeah, it's 40 points. You cannot bring anything else, so no. If with this you have 120 points, you can bring either one of these, or one of these, but not very good. Wait, hang on a minute. 2 plus 4 plus, yeah. Just bring one of those, or contagion or virulence, whatever you want. That's pretty good choice, I think. Yeah, there you go. 500 points. You cannot bring any upgrades, but it's fine. Or if you want like a regular, let's say sorcerer in Terminator armor, you can use that too. It's your choice basically. If you want to use like a cheaper one, let's say like a Chaos Lord or Plague Caster, you can also use that. And you can bring some upgrade if you want to. Yeah, pretty good. I don't think this is pretty expensive list to make. You just buy 2 boxes of Gellerpox. You don't use half of the box, but it's fine. Or if you want to go with a very cheap list, just buy 2 Gellerpox boxes. There you go. That's it. 460 point, done. You cannot bring any HQ, but whatever. Yeah, that's it. Is there anything that costs 40? No. I mean, you can bring a Chaos Spawn. There you go. Can you bring... No, you can only bring... No. Oh, wait. Never mind. You cannot bring a Chaos Spawn. No. So, yeah. This is the cheapest list you can get. Buy 2 Gellerpox infected. Pretty nice, I have to say. Okay, what kind of enhancement do they get? Each time bearer would lose a wound, roll 1d6, 5 plus. Basically, like, it's the old... Basically, feel no pain, right? Yeah, 5 plus feel no pain. Contagious gift. Oh, but sorry, if this is only for the leader. Yeah, for the warlord. Wait, if your warlord has the Gellerpox Blight. Eh? Hang on a minute. Oh, yeah. Basically, if your faction is Gellerpox Blight, then the following rules. Wait. Gellerpox Blight. Wait, so the character gains Gellerpox Blight, right? Because if not, it doesn't make any sense. I think so. Yeah, I think so. The character gains Gellerpox Blight, so you can pick one of these. Yeah, however, if you're using this, this list doesn't really matter because you cannot use any of these. Contagious gift. The bearer gains Nurgle's gift ability. See Codex Death Guard. Oh yeah. Thanks a lot. I mean, I can check Wahapedia. What does that do anyway? Death Guards. What is it called again? Nurgle's gift. What the hell is Nurgle's gift? Wait. Oh, it's this one. Contagion. While an enemy unit is within contagion range of this unit, subtract 1 from the toughness. Of the model in that enemy unit. Okay. Okay, could be useful. And the last one is an aura. While a friendly Nurgle unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, each time makes a ranged attack, improve the armor penetration. Can they even shoot? I mean, oh, wait. You have the grenade and the flamer, I suppose, but I don't think that's that's worth it. You can either bring this one or this one. Yeah, and then as usual, stratagems. But yeah, overall, pretty cheap army to start with. So yeah. Alright then. That was the video. That's the Cult of the Arkifane and the Gellerpox Blight. I don't know if there's another list that they released. If there is, I'll make another video for them. Alright. Thank you for watching and see you all next time. Bye.